What if everything you know about time is a lie? We can debate whether time travel is possible or not. What if time itself is merely an illusion, a trick of perception? The very fabric of our reality is woven with time, because we create time. Does our concept of time make us believe in a linear time we experience? Time, we live by it, we measure it, and yet, some scientists argue that time might not be as real as we think. Could it all be an illusion? Time governs our lives, whether we're waking up in the morning, going to work, or counting the minutes until an event. But what exactly is time? Is it a fundamental part of the universe, or just a way for humans to make sense of events? In physics, time is one of the dimensions that make up the universe. Along with space, it forms space-time, which is the framework for how objects move and interact. Cause and effect depend on time. Time allows for cause and effect. One event leads to another, and without time, this sequence wouldn't exist. Actions would have no results, and the world wouldn't function as we know it. One theory suggests that time might be like a block, often called the block universe. In this view, all moments in time, past, present, and future, already exist. We just experience them in a linear way because of how our minds work. But the deeper we look into the nature of time, the stranger it gets. We perceive time as flowing from the past, through the present, and into the future. But this could be just a mental construct. Our brains create the sense of time to help us make sense of the world. But outside of our minds, does time even exist as we experience it? Philosophers like Aristotle and Immanuel Kant have argued that time is not just a mental construct, but a real part of the universe that allows for change and motion. Aristotle saw time as a measure of change, where movement from potential to actuality only happens within the framework of time. Kant viewed time as a necessary condition for perception and experience, suggesting it's not just an illusion but a necessary part of how we experience reality. Time plays a crucial role in the continuity of personal identity. Our sense of self is tied to the memory of past experiences, which exist only because we perceive time moving forward. Without time, there would be no coherent sense of the past or progression toward the future, suggesting that our existence and consciousness are fundamentally tied to the reality of time. Things get even weirder when we enter the realm of quantum mechanics. At the smallest scales, time behaves unpredictably. Some physicists believe that time might not be fundamental at all, that it's a byproduct of something deeper, like the way we experience temperature or light. In thermodynamics, we can see relation of time and entropy. The universe naturally evolves toward greater disorder or higher entropy. For example, ice melting into water or a deck of cards becoming shuffled are both processes where order is lost and entropy increases. The thermal time hypothesis suggests that this increase in entropy defines the passage of time. Without this process, time wouldn't have a clear direction. Instead of seeing time as a separate, independent entity, the thermal time hypothesis views time as something that emerges from the physical properties of systems. Just as temperature or pressure emerge from the movement of molecules in thermodynamics, time might emerge from the changes in the state of systems moving toward equilibrium. But if time is an illusion, why does it feel so real to us? Why do we grow older? Why do seasons change? And why does everything in our universe seem to follow the flow of time? But whether real or not, it shapes our lives in ways we can't ignore. Let us know what you think in the comments. Could time really be just a trick of the mind? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-bending videos.